Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about true, genuine confidence. What is that? Why do some people have it and others seemingly don't, right? And maybe you're insecure, doubtful, fearful in some area of your life. How can you be truly, genuinely confident in that area of your life, right? So, as you can see, I'm not going to give you the same advice that I see pretty much everywhere on the internet, which is to fake it till you make it. No. If you fake it till you make it, you're not genuinely confident, right? You're faking it. You're pretending like you're something you're not. You're pretending like everything is fine when deep down you know you're not confident, right? So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why some people are confident and others are not, and how you can change yourself, how you can change the way you feel about yourself to be confident. And right off the bat, I want you to know one important thing, which is there is no such thing as a general state of being confident. There's no one who's confident. So people that are confident, they're not confident in everything. They're confident in specific things, and they have other areas in their life where they're not confident, where they're insecure as well. And so let me give you an example. Think of a guy who's been playing basketball or some other sport his whole life. He's very good at it. He's always been good at it. He's always been practicing. And so it's very natural for him to play with the basketball and to play against different kinds of teams. So when he's on that basketball court, he's very confident, right? He's very confident playing, doesn't matter against who, and you can just feel it, right? But when it comes to other things for him, maybe when it comes to schoolwork, it comes to maths, or maybe when it comes to talking with women, talking with girls, right? A lot of guys have problems with that. Maybe he's very insecure, he's very doubtful, right? So that's the important thing. You're confident at specific things, right? And if you look at your life, I'm sure you have some area in your life where you want to be confident, whatever that is, but you can recognize that there's other areas in your life where you've always just been confident. Things have always just been very natural for you in those areas. You've always just been naturally good, right? So how is that, right? Why are you confident in some areas and you're not confident in others? And how can you become confident in that area in your life where you're very doubtful? Here's the thing, and it all boils down to beliefs once again, and limiting beliefs. If there's an area in your life where you don't feel confident, where you feel insecure, you have fear, it's because you have limiting beliefs in the back of your mind, in your subconscious mind, right, that prohibit you from being confident. And the natural state of being is actually being confident. The natural state of being is to not question yourself, right? But because you have some kind of stories in the back of your mind, because you have these limiting beliefs, which they stem from your past, right? Maybe someone told you something, you made your own experiences, and you came to a wrong conclusion. You came to some kind of limiting belief, some kind of limiting story that tells you when it comes to that thing, you cannot be confident. You need to doubt yourself. You need to second guess yourself. You need to be careful. You need to be afraid, right? So if there's an area in your life where you don't have these limiting beliefs, you will naturally be confident in that, right? So if you would start a new thing and you have no kind of stories about starting new things, you would be naturally confident in that because you wouldn't care about the outcome. It's completely new, fresh to you, right? But then when it comes to things where you're very insecure, right? You have all these ideas in the back of your mind and all these limiting beliefs that stop you from being confident. Actually, you're very confident that you need to be afraid and doubtful when it comes to those things. So the key to becoming confident in that area of your life, whatever it is for you, is to let go of the limiting beliefs. How do you do that? I'll make a lot of videos about this on my channel, but basically, the first step is you've already done it. You've recognized that you have limiting beliefs. If you have doubt, if you have fear, if you're insecure, if you're self-conscious, it always means there's some limiting beliefs there for you to recognize and to let go. And when you will let them go, you will be confident. How do you do that? You need to figure out what are the limiting beliefs. Ask yourself look at your behavior, look at the emotions that you're feeling, and ask yourself, what kind of thing would I have to believe about myself to be true, or about the world, for me to behave in this way? And if you're going to ask yourself this question honestly and with the intention to find out the answer, you will. And then when you have the limiting belief, you can start step by step to unfold the story, understand where this idea comes from. Usually it's from someone else, and you've just accepted it as being your own idea. Where it comes from, why do you believe it is true? What do you get out of believing that limiting belief, right? And so slowly, step by step, I've got a great process for this. I'm going to make a video on this, how to let go of limiting beliefs, how I do it. But basically, it's about making very transparent why you believe in this limiting belief, which you know now is limiting you. So why are you believing it, right? What's the gain from that? And basically, when you unravel that and you let it go utterly, you will have no reason anymore to doubt yourself, and you will naturally be confident, right? So step 1 was recognizing you have a limiting belief. Step 2 is finding out what it is exactly. It could be multiple things working together. And then step 3 would be unraveling it and letting it go step by step by figuring out what is the story here. Why do you think you need to hold on to that limiting belief so tightly? Why are you so confident that you need to doubt yourself? Why are you so confident that you need to be afraid, right? And then when you let it go, you're confident. That's it. That's today's video. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.